Hello, my name is Ebenezer Ajayi, the Chief Executive Officer at Benefit Solar and Energies International Limited. I also doubles as the chairman of Benefit Farms. All right, and at the same time, I'm also the creative director at Benefit Bizo. What do we do? Today, we want to talk about the business of solar. All right, maybe you are one of the people who have been trying your best to get into the solar energy industry. You've seen a lot of people, all right, doing one thing or the other in the renewable energy sector. Today, I will be dissecting it one after the other so that you can take your decision right now and start making millions. I started solar energy back in 2014, and one of the things I have realized about anything you want to do is that you have to go all out. Not just thinking within your mind that you just want to do this. You need to go all out. Put all you can, all you have into doing whatever it is you want to do. So I'll walk you through today the nitty gritty, the A to Z of solar energy industry. How do I start this industry? What do I need to do, all right, to begin, all right, to become a solar entrepreneur? All right, before I go ahead, I'd like you to take your time because this channel will do you well to like, subscribe, all right, and share our platform. It really bless you. It really do you a lot of good because we have a lot of other amazing content. We bring businesses to this platform. But today, I will be talking not just as the platform owner, but as a business owner who has come to show you, all right, the hidden gold in solar energy business. Now, the first thing to know about solar energy business is to go for training. That's the first thing. Don't become a quack in a business you have not even started. Now, we have a lot of people who are just doing it as they want, wasting people's resources, wasting people's hard-earned money. All right. So you need to go for training. That's the number one. I will drop the process, all right, in the comment section and in the description of this video. All right. The first thing is to go for training. Learn. There are several academies. For example, in our own organization, Benefit Solar and Energies, we have Benefit Solar Academy, or Benefit Renewable Academy, where you can learn all you need to learn about solar energy. Now, the second process after you have done the training, which is always a problem to people, is how do I get the capital to start? Now, people understand that having solar energy is a capital intensive business. People know that, okay, you need to, if you really want to operate a store, all right, not just as a contractor, not just as somebody who's just trying to market, all right, no. If you want to really start your own company, this is how you go about it. Once you are done with the training, the second thing to do is to have a company you are attached to. For us at Benefit Solar, we do not allow you to go. Once you're done with your training, the second thing to do, all right, is to set up your own company. Do your company registration. Even before you're done with your training, you should have done your company registration, have your ID card, have your business card. Okay, so once you have that sorted, yes, if you can afford to get a location, beautiful. Now, what I was trying to explain earlier during the first stage is that you need a company, an existing company. All right, you need an existing company that you can actually lean on. For example, Benefit Solar is an organization that has, mobile stores, that have physical stores that you can leverage on. All right, immediately you are done, all right, you can still be picking products, snap product. Now, the world is a digital village right now that everything is connected. All right, yours is to come pick product, do all of that. That's one. Now, the second aspect of it is to start getting contracts. Even before you are done with training, for example, if you're training with us, before you are done with training, you start getting contracts, right? Because we will teach you the art and hack of marketing. All right, so you learn marketing, it give you so many tips, all right, so many places to go to. I'll just mention one for the sake of this video. One of them is what we call strategic marketing. Strategic marketing is one of the trainings that you need to go through. Now, people do solar training without strategic marketing training, even without marketing training. They just only know how to install, and that is it. All right, so one of the trainings you need to do is strategic marketing training, which is part of our training modules. And in strategic marketing training, there is one thing I will tell you, one of the strategies we deploy, all right, is what we call cooperative societies. All right, it's a bulk sales strategy. One of the bulk strategies is cooperative societies. Now, if you get as many cooperative societies, look at your environment, there are a lot of cooperative societies, all right, for so many organizations, for many companies, they have their cooperatives, right? And you meet the cooperative leaders, send proposals to them, all right? They tell you to come bring their product at their AGM, at their annual general meetings. That's where a company that you are leaning on can come in, all right? So a company like us will deploy the product, everything go with you, all right? Help you do the presentation. You can even do the presentation by yourself. All right, once you are done, those that need what you want, will put out a list of the product they need. Can you see? All right, so once you have done that, you have started. Now, once they know you, once you do 1, 2, 3 jobs successfully and qualitatively, you start getting what we call referrals. Our job is a referral job. So people start referring to you, start referring their friends to you. And one thing about solar energy is that you don't need to stress yourself. Just do a good job. Once you do a good and perfect job, be rest assured that other persons will come. It will come. I mean, the job sells itself. Your job sells themselves. I've lost count. I've lost count. I'm sure we have done roughly 1,000 installations between that year I mentioned and now. My first installation was done in 2014. That's 10 years ago. All right. So we have done a lot of jobs in so many parts of the country, in Nigeria, most especially, just trying to enter some other part of Africa. All right. So that's the second stage. You lean on an existing company, and from there you begin to grow your company. From there you have money to get your own apartment. From there you start hiring people to work with you. All right, HR. From there you start structuring your company. Can you see? Start structuring your company. Start building your HR team, start building your installation team. All right, then you start training people as well. Now, most of our engineers, they are our trainees who have done training with us. Because one of the benefits of being trained with us is that you have the opportunity to be staffed and work with us as a resident installer. So you start training people. As you're training people, you're having more hands to work with you. And from there, you keep going. You keep going, you keep making money. All right, so you keep going to so many conferences, you keep going to energy hubs, you keep going to so many places. I mean, you can even link up with, what's it called now? E-commerce websites, several e-commerce websites. We sell on gg.ng, we sell on Facebook Marketplace, we do sponsored ads. I mean, so many. So you can begin to have off-takers. As money begin to flow in, you begin to have a store where people can walk in and pick products. So it's a beautiful one. Somebody was asking, okay, how much do I even invest in solar energy? How much do I need? I mean, if I want to go all out to invest, you can start with any amount really, because for instance, in our organization, we help people, most especially our trainees, we help them to curate, what's it called now? A number of products with which they can start their business. We have people that with 300,000 naira, we help you pick some products, some high-selling products, high demand products. All right, we put them together for you. That amount: 500,000, 300,000, 500,000, a million naira, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million, and the likes, depending on how big you want it. All right, so where you curate them, and you can start selling, you can start making money. Once you're selling and making money, you're selling and making money, you can we have a number of companies. If I begin to mention them today, that you probably have heard of their name, that started with us, that learned from us, and they are making millions. They're getting contracts, all right, they are installing solar CCTV cameras. Most times when you're doing a feasibility study for any business, there is always the why. Like, why should I venture into solar energy now? Is this the right time to go into solar energy? I must tell you categorically clear is that the best time to plant a tree is now. All right. The best time to plant. There's a saying that the best time to plant a tree is many years ago. Another best time is now. The very best time to go into solar energy is right now as you're listening or watching this video. Why? Now, the Nigerian energy sector has already given that window an opportunity for individuals to generate, all right, their own grid system, their own power. So individuals can generate as many megawatts as possible. There's a particular figure to that. You can do your research on that. That's number one from the policy side. Then from the opportunity side, the current situation, the current situation of the country, now, as much as we do not want to talk about the downtrodden state of the company, of the economy, we need to understand that the epileptic power supply in Nigeria is a gold mine for as many people that can tap into it. All right, so if you are thinking of an idea to go into, you're talking of agriculture, you are talking about power, you're talking about renewable energy. Apart from our epileptic power situation, we have a lot of people who are now transitioning into remote work. People doing all sorts of remote work. They need energy, they need power, they need steady power. Their routers need to be powered, their laptops need to be powered. You will be a provider for them. All right, people are going into integrated farming right now. People are going into, all sorts of farming right now that needs solar energy to pump water for them, because we do all of that. All right, we'll train you, we'll let you know all those possibilities. So now is the time to invest into solar energy. And don't think that one industry is saturated. No, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry that requires those who can take. You can always share your part of the industry. Don't ever think. There is a saying in Yoruba, there's another in Yoruba, we interpret that. It says, Oju orun teye fo lai kanra won. What that means is that all birds of the air can fly, all right, without interfering, without touching themselves. All right, the fact that people have, solar energy have been for a very long time, that doesn't mean you can't play. You can play at any point. Anytime you call me, you are welcome. And you start making your share, your fair share. There are a lot of places in the country, in Nigeria right now, in Africa, that they have not even known anything about solar energy. They are yet, all right, there still needs rural electrification. You can take up your own industry in rural electrification. Come with me to learn more. By the time we are done with this video, you get to see how your interest, all right, can be aroused, and you get to learn all you need to learn about solar energy. So it's an industry you need to tap into immediately. Put down whatever you are doing right now, and let's journey together.